If you could come over, yeah, you could be part of our lives. If you could come over, you can be part of our lives. Hey, family. What's going on today? Back again. This is Mr. Jonathan Hill from Rise and Result Family Services. And before I start, I just want to say, just sing. And that doesn't matter if you can sing or can't sing. Just sing. It does something for your spirit. It does something for your soul, man. And when you're in the work, doing the kind of work that's heavy, you have to sing. It's something that you may not be fully in control of. And even if you only have a bathroom voice, so I don't believe that I can sing. I just think that I like to sing and I like to hear how it sounds. So that's why I sing. So it's not like, oh, I gotta be a singer. No, just sing something to yourself. And if you notice, what I sung is something that I just came off the top of my head with. Wasn't nobody's song. You wanna use it? Fine, use it as a hook. I write music all the time, but that wasn't a part of it. Just sing. So one of the things that I want to talk about today, again, Rise and Result Family Services, what we do is we mentor youth, and we try to identify the gifts, passion, or purposes of these youth. And the reason being is because the streets have no bearing on our youth if you can get them involved in what their gift, passion, or purpose is and get them a mentor to help them with that gift, passion, or purpose. The streets looks like a desert oasis to no one. Like, it just looked like a desert, not an oasis. Their gifts, passion, and purpose begin to look like that oasis. So again, please go online and find my book, The Lost Basics of Parenting. The Lost Basics of Parenting. It's a book that I wrote. So I want to get into the topic real quick. Check this out. And if you can, share this with your youth, with your youth group. So the topic is forgiveness and how it's a benefit for you as to how unforgiveness is a detriment. So check it out. Imagine you mad at someone, right? And y'all leave each other's presence angry, or you weren't present when the anger took place. And so you're in a place of unforgiveness. And so the next time you come into contact with that person, imagine you sitting in a room and you talking with another person, you chilling, having the greatest time, your best friend, having a ball. And then what happens is the individual that you do not like ends up coming in a room, that same room, for whatever reason. And you totally shut down because that individual walked in the door. What does that look like? I'll tell you. It looks as if because of now, when you do unforgiveness, it doesn't say that we can be friends again. It doesn't say that I'm going to follow you or you should follow me. It just says that I forgive you enough to free myself, because forgiveness is more about you being free than it is to give that person any kind of freedom. So that person comes in a room and you totally shut down, which means you begin to ignore the actual conversation, the actual beautiful relationship and companionship of this individual sitting in front of you because of your unforgiveness, but not because of the person walked in the door, because of your unforgiveness of whatever they did. Again, you don't have to be friends with them, because toxic situations shouldn't be toxic. You shouldn't be forced to stay in a toxic situation. So you move and you go on and do whatever you're going to do. But you forgive a person enough that when they walk in the door, they have no bearing on your spirit, because no bearing on the person that you are, the conversation that you're having. Because as soon as a person walks in the door that you are unforgiving of, and you stop talking to the individual that you talk to just because they came in the door, you begin to give that person every part of the control of who you are. You shut your mouth because they physically walked in the door. Listen, they physically walked in the door and made you verbally incoherent, and you can't even say another word. Come on, you don't give nobody that much power. But how do you take your power back? Understand how. Very important. Understand that you don't have to be emotional about everything. Anger is an emotion. You ain't gotta be emotional. I can just say, all right, cool. At the point of when I was angry, I know that that's my emotion. Understand that your emotions were high. All right, cool. But now let me forgive this person. Why? Because I don't deserve for you not to be my friend, and you can come into a place and take my voice. You're really giving your voice to some people who you're angry at and unforgiving. And sometimes we don't even give our parents that authority. And you'll give it to somebody randomly just because you won't forgive them. No, we ain't doing that. We super cool about this. And what we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna forgive you off the break, homie. Why? Because I love myself. And I won't give you the opportunity to physically walk in the door to verbally disable me. But more importantly, I won't do that to myself. Because when you think about it, it's really not even the person that walked in the door. It's your unforgiveness towards that person. Rise and Result Family Services. This is what we're about, helping our youth to move forward. And trust me, share this with your youth. Trust God, put God first. And that's it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.